Hey guys, my PUP airdrop just reached $25,000. If you remember, when I first started talking about BasedApp, it wasn't even 5,000, and initially when I first got the airdrop, it was I think $280, and now it is $25,000. So it is almost how much? Like 90x growth, something like that, right? Almost 100. So it's pretty huge. But even though I am very excited that I have made a lot of money, I am also excited to brainstorm on what the future benefits are going to be of holding PUP token. So I had some prophecy that got fulfilled. It's obviously they are not prophecy; they are just educated guesses, right? Because here I said in my previous videos, I expect this token to be up, and it is actually up. It was the because it is the upheavals uh, native token. This one, because it was kind of obvious, but people might even think that this is a leak or whatever, but it is not. It's right over there. So let's go around the ideas again and let's brainstorm it a little bit further. So the first airdrop was PUP, and it was the airdrop of Upheaval actually. Then Upheaval made a tweet and they said that they were going to be releasing up, and about at the same time this page was empty. I mean, there was a indicator that a new token airdrop was going to happen, but this part was the banner part was empty, and then I just speculated that it would be up token because I associated upheaval with BasedApp and then PUP, and the missing puzzle was the up token, and it was actually up token. Then I said, probably holding PUP was going to have some benefits like an XP boost or something. And then I said maybe even trading spot PUP is going to have bonus points. It's going to give you bonus points, and both of those things happened actually, right? Because if you go to portfolio page now, uh, this is how you get bonus points by holding PUP, and it's quite huge. I mean, being an OG is quite huge. They rewarded the loyal user base quite a lot, which I love a lot. And also, then I think at the end of last week or beginning of this week, they said there is going to be 2x bonus points, like two times. You will be making basically two times more points for trading PUP spot. Uh, and I think it was kind of obvious too, right? Because what would you do if you had a token that you want to give a strong foundation? You would exactly do this. You would give boost. You would give bonus points for trading it, so there is more market makers in the order book. And then I didn't guess this, but it was kind of obvious too. I think, as far as I know, if I'm not wrong, for this airdrop, holding PUP is going to get you up airdrop too. It was also screaming that it was going to happen, right? So yeah, I was joking at the beginning as saying that they are like prophecy got fulfilled, but not really. It is just really in front of our eyes. But you know what? I was so close to buying more PUP right when it launched. Then, I have a newborn baby. She cried, and I had to change her or something. And, there is a lot going on in the household. That's why I'm working from the kitchen. And I didn't do it. I didn't buy it on the EVM. I should have, but sometimes life happens. Anyway, I'm happy with my 25,000, but this could have been a million. I was so close to it. Well, that's going to be a good memory for my baby daughter. Anyway, guys, and let's talk about what is next. Oh, it's back to 25,000, by the way. Now it actually matches the video topic even better. So what I'm going to be going forward is I'm going to be focused on farming. They keep changing the emissions, which I actually told that was another prophecy point. I told you guys that the XP emissions would get nerfed. So they nerfed it for another 25%, which means that I mean, after it gets nerfed, basically you are generating 25% less per dollar you spent in terms of point. So, and I also thought that this would happen. Again, this is not a leak or anything. It was so obvious. And I'm telling you again, as we get closer to the token generation event, I think they are going to nerf the XP generation even more. So it's going to get harder, and they are rewarding the original users who support the platform in the earlier days. I know these things because this is exactly what I would have done too. In one of my videos, I mentioned, I think it was this first video, I told you guys that the alignment, the mindset alignment of BasedApp team and my personal ideas, they match like so much. I have never seen any other team where I said so many times that I would have done exactly the same thing, or once I told myself that I would do this and then they will do it in a few days or in a few weeks. So yeah, so I think the XP emissions will get nerfed another by another 25% soon, in a few weeks. So I don't know. We will see if that happens too. And if you get back to what I will get back to what I will be doing, I will be farming. I will just keep farming until the end, and I am performing my tests on performance because they keep changing the emissions. They gave a bonus to PUP. They I think nerfed the spot uh, boost, spot trading boost. So it constantly changes. You have to know what you are doing. So I'm sharing my findings on the Discord channel, which you can find in the description. So we constantly discuss there for the best strategies, and everybody contributes. Actually, it's not just me. We are considering making creating a form of cumulative farming for an NFT collection we might launch. So the idea is actually, guys, we are from NFT background. NFT, we can be considered NFT OGs, and many of our users are Ethereum NFT OGs as well. We, I think, started in 2021 or something, back when the board app was becoming board app. So they were just booming at that point. Anyway, history is history now. But those were sweet days, man. A lot of good profits back in the day. Anyway, um, so we were discussing with them, and we said, maybe we can do something like this. Maybe we can launch an NFT collection with the funds we farm based app, automated on Dextrabot's own servers, and then at the end of the airdrop, when the airdrop happens, we distribute the funds back to the NFT holders, and then we take 10% of the total revenue and 10% of the airdrop when the airdrop happens. And then the users can actually flip the NFTs along the way, so you won't have to be stuck until the airdrop happens. So if things go well, or just think about this: if you just buy it, and then if BasedApp makes another XP emission nerf, 25%, then actually the NFT price is going to get higher, default by 25%, keeping everything as a constant. So, or if they make like good partnerships, the price is going to go up, because then the future value of the airdrop is going to go up, which will impact the today's value of the NFTs. Of course, if things go bad in terms of base up, then the NFT price will tank as well. But I think NFTs are a good match for this kind of strategy. I don't know. It's not something that has happened yet, but I think we might do it. I'm not 100% sure yet. We are still working on developing the second method. Let me show you guys actually. Can I show it here? This is because the system is running in the background and it's farming. Yeah. So it is buying and selling with the most optimal. Let's go to 15 minutes. Maybe you see it better here. With the most optimal loss. So it's trying to make the most points per cost. And we are going to releasing our method 2, which is a better method for farming. This one, based up points. This is actually essentially a grid bot. I mean, I say it's based up farming, but what it does is it does grid trading, and it makes fast trades. So you buy and sell with the minimum loss or even some profit sometimes to make points. I'm not going to get into this because I explained this in the previous video. So this is the mode we have for public right now. This is the mode that we are going to be releasing. This is a better mode for farmers, or I should say advanced grid traders. Because people get lose it, like they think when you say farming, it's something bad. It's not bad. It's just great trading, but the idea is that you make points along the way. Um, I don't know why people are so against like farming. Like, what would you rather have only a couple guys do it with their own backend system? At least by doing this, anyone can use it, right? And it is free for a week. So if you don't like it, you don't like it. You can just try. I don't know. I just find people sometimes getting very stuck on traditional, like I don't know, dogmatic beliefs. Like when you say farming here, all of a sudden it's supposed to be a super bad thing. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, uh, that's pretty much all. Have a good one, guys.